So guys, good morning everyone. So today I'm making this video on how to trade with RSI, or how to find a divergence with RSI. The simplest way to find it and the easiest way to find divergence with RSI. There's some other things hidden there, there's some other secrets, but I'm going to give only this one first before I will share every other one. So if you look at the chart, you will see my EMA. I'm using EMA 250 and EMA 20. So my RSI is a regular RSI value, which is 14. Then, but the only changes I made here is I removed the 70 and 30 line. I'm only using the 60, 50 and 40 line. I know some of you will be asking the type of RSI is, so maybe I will talk about that on another video that I'm going to make. So today, what I'm going to explain here, the first example I'm going to give is the bearish example of RSI, of using RSI to find a regular a hidden divergence in the market. Sorry guys, not regular, hidden divergence. So I know if some of you are conversant with trading with RSI, if you look at this chart, you would have found or seen the hidden divergence that I want to talk about, and how we are going to find it. Very simple. So now, first thing that I'm going to explain here is that the reason why I'm using 60 and 40 RSI only. So the reason is this. This is where the trend starts. The 60-40 is where I start calculating my higher high, lower low, or higher high, high low, lower low, lower low, lower high, all those things that will read in the market. So now let me explain this so quick, so I don't want the video to be too long. So what I have here is, first thing, you see the arrow that I marked. This is the first leg that broke the 40 RSI line. Don't know whether if you guys are seeing it. So that's the 40. Sorry, I'm using my mobile phone to do this video. So this is the first line that broke this, the first leg that broke the RSI 40 line. So after that, we had a pullback. You must have a pullback of 1, 2, 2 to 3, 2 minimum pullback, 2 minimum. If you're on bearish, if you're looking at it for a bearish trade, bearish setup, the pullback must be 1, 2 minimum, and the pullback. And another important thing that I have to say here, when the pullback is happening, listen very carefully. I won't say this again. When the pullback is happening after the RSI have crossed below 40 line, and the pullback is happening, I say make sure that this RSI do not go above to close above 60 line again. Make sure that the RSI, this RSI, do not go and go above, as it's pulling back, the market is pulling back. Make sure that the RSI momentum do not go above here. It should not go above 60. It should not go above 60. If it goes above 60, please look forward again. If it goes above 60, just abandon the market. Just abandon the market. I don't want you guys to say I didn't explain this thing very well. Just abandon the market. It's more going to stop at 50 middle line RSI. That is where it's going to stop. If it crosses above it, no problem. But it should not go above 60 RSI. Please, if you don't get understand, you can ask on the comment section. Always, I will attend to you guys there. So now, like you guys will see, this is the trade I took yesterday. I took this trade yesterday at midnight. So what I'm saying here is, if you look at it, you see it's still a live trade that is still running. So it's the trade I took yesterday. So what happens is that RSI pulled back below the 50 line, and which is good, and we have up to 1, 2, 3 pull back, and which is good. You will allow the RSI to go. They allow the market, first of all, you have to see the market closing below this market, and then RSI dropping below again and giving us what? Another close below of 40. Another close below of 40. RSI must, when this market is closing, dropping below this low, RSI, this is when you start counting your low. The first close of this 14, you start counting, it's not, you count it as low. Remember guys, this is where you start counting your low. This is your first low, pull back, lower high. As you break this and give us a lower low, that is where we start counting. So if at any point it did not cause, as you can see, the pullback wants to go back again, but RSI remains below 40. Listen to me, this is very important. RSI remains below 40. We are not looking for any trend continuation yet. So the only time we'll look for trend continuation is when RSI pulling back and crossing above the 40 line. So now, as you can see, all these I count them as still one drop. We don't have any trend continuation. So now we have our strong lower high that we are going to be protecting, and which is here. So anytime RSI pulls back again above 40 and then getting above 50, remember I said RSI should not close above 60. Now we have a close above 50, and then this our first leg that crosses below 40 and pull back above 40 is where we now have a strong pullback. So here is where we are going to now be marking. As you can see, the RSI has pulled back above this leg, this RSI pullback here. So we now hold this place as our hidden divergence. This place becomes our hidden divergence, guys. I don't know whether if you people are understanding what I'm saying here, but if you don't understand me, so this is my first time of making a YouTube video like this, so, and I'm giving you my secret of trading. So this is the RSI, and you can see the pullback become this is RSI going up, hidden divergence, while the market here is going down, while this our low here is being maintained here. So whatever that is happening here, you guys can see how I catch this trade going up, going down. Sorry guys, you guys can see how I catch this trade going down. So if you trade like this, you will always end up in seeing your profit. If you don't understand what I said, you can always chat me up on the comment section. Thank you guys.